It's not only the black actors and entertainers who are suffering the injustice, unfairness, and exploitation in the industry, because even Zendaya herself has a take on such matters as she also revealed how Disney took advantage of Halle Bailey and other black women in this crooked industry. As everyone is now talking about Disney's Little Mermaid movie, people cannot also help but to do some digging about the star of the show, Halle Bailey. Oh, you guys don't have to worry because Zendaya and Halle are on good terms, and this is not some tea about the two amazing women. Come on, she already showed support towards her after the news broke out that she will be starring in the said movie. Also, Zendaya is not only speaking up for Halle alone because she is standing up for all the black women who experience and are continuously experiencing unfair treatment in different industries. If you have been a fan of Disney shows, you would be aware by now that there are tons of conspiracies surrounding the mass media company. Apparently, they have been doing shady stuff even before, disguising their dark sides, secrets, and humors behind fun characters and all that. But this was not just about some random, lighthearted puns, because the speculations and rumors have become so serious that many people are always digging and uncovering the layers behind the supposedly innocent and happy films and shows of Disney. This company has been so problematic that one video would not be enough to talk about all their horrible acts. But we're gonna focus on how cruel and discriminatory Disney is towards black characters, even though they often claim that they're indeed inclusive.
Black Disney princess immediately turned into a frog for most of the movie. Strong black male lead in Soul? Well, bam, turned into a weird blob for the whole movie. Sweet, awesome Will Smith-led spy movie? Boom, he becomes a frickin' pigeon.
This is one good explanation of a TikTok user clarifying what people mean when they say that Disney has a certain way of treating black characters. As I've said, this was not the first time that they were accused of colorism. They've got a pattern, and they never really listen to the progressive callouts of people. I guess they know that people would watch whatever they put out there, no matter how they treat people. Besides, they have money and power, making them feel untouchable and above everything. The recent Little Mermaid has been talked about ever since they released the news of who's going to portray who. It was surrounded by controversy, even though it was not yet out. Halle received so much unnecessary hate, discrimination, and racism online. Different social media platforms were bombarded with unfair comments about her, and now that it's already out, they still got bad things to say, of course. But some fans took this seriously, unlike some idiots who were just looking at the people who portray the role and nothing else. A lot of people pointed out the possibility that Disney exploited and mistreated Halle for this film. When Halle was casted to play Ariel, Zendaya congratulated her on Twitter and wrote, "Yes, here for this." She also tagged the Twitter account that Halle shares with her sister, Chloe. But even though she was happy for her friend, Zendaya still had some worries and reservations considering that Disney had a long history of whitewashing and racism as well. Okay, if you cannot keep up, let me walk you through some of the most controversial instances where black characters and actresses were treated unfairly by the company. Remember Sky Jackson? She was a Disney alum who played a role in Disney Channel shows Jessie and Bunk D. Apparently, Disney did not give her the same treatment that they gave to other cast members. She had openly talked about this issue in multiple interviews already. She once shared that the show did not even hire a hairstylist for her who's good in handling black's hair, while the other actresses have their own glam team.
Don't talk about it, and I really wanted to because it's such an important topic. I feel like, especially because people who do look up to me, they have the same struggles as well. But for me, working in the industry at such a young age, I went through so many stylists, even on Jessie. And you know, not everyone knew. They knew how to do everyone else's hair, but not.
Now, do not come here and say that it's just a hair. Dude, that is part of their identity, and things like that should not be taken lightly because it just shows how rotten they can be at the core. Another black actress that went through a hard time with Disney was Coco Jones. She starred in Disney's Let It Shine movie in 2012. Let me tell you that the show was a big hit. Fans were hopeful to see more of it, but they never made any sequel or even a spin-off. She was obviously disappointed, and she later on revealed that Let It Shine 2 was supposedly gonna happen, but Disney decided otherwise. It was already written and they know that it would probably be another hit, yet they did not allow Coco to have that break. Cruel, and yep, twisted.
Looking back, I would have done that and I would have created my own fan base that they couldn't take away from me. Created my own platform that could not be taken away from me. But at the time, I just thought, okay, it's supposed to keep happening like this. That's how it happened for all the other girls who were right beside me. Y'all, some of the girls y'all stan, we was all in the same rooms, all trying out for the same things. I'm looking at them, we talking. Anyway, no, okay. Yeah, so I didn't know. I didn't know that, all right, this is gonna be different than how these other girls are. It don't matter how you can sing. It don't matter that you're nice. It don't matter that you're easy to work with. It don't matter that you're always on time. It don't matter that you always say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, all extra and polite. I didn't have to do none of that, but I did. It don't matter. So what you should have done, what I would have done is made my own platform that was mine with my own people.
But before we get deeper into the video, if you love Halle Bailey and want to see more of her and Zendaya, then make sure they subscribe to our channel right away. I will always keep you posted about the latest tea about their lives and more. Now, going back to the video, Raven-Symoné also addressed this issue of colorism in Oprah's show. Though she did not call out the company directly and was not as detailed as Jones' statement, it was enough that she voiced out her thoughts on the matter. She said that Disney asked her to tan for her role, which was really unnecessary because they could have hired someone who was already dark. But then again, it seemed like they have a huge problem in starring black actors and actresses. Now, you guys, Keke Palmer dropped some real tea on her Instagram when she revealed old clips of her from her supposed big break with Disney. She mentioned this in her post. "When I first moved to California, I was introduced to Ralph Farquhar. He took a chance on me and he landed me this plot with Disney Channel that didn't get picked up called Kiki and Jamal. LOL, it was loosely based on my life." After she posted this, it became viral, not only because people hoped that it aired, but also because many noticed that Kiki's supposed show had the same premise as Hannah Montana. This just means that Disney picked Hannah Montana instead of featuring another black girl, even though they know that it could have been big. Okay, so you must have been waiting for Zendaya's clapback. Well, we know that the girls always have that courage to speak up about a lot of important issues. Also, it was not new that she was revealing something about Disney because she herself had experienced what it was like to be mistreated by the company. Zendaya started her career pretty young, just like other artists who have worked in Disney before. She starred in Shake It Up, which became really popular. As Zendaya was getting more and more recognition outside her role in Disney, the company allegedly decided to hold her back as she was obviously shining already. Her co-star in that show, Bella Thorne, has also revealed some interesting details. She claimed that Disney forced them to speak in a high-pitched voice just to live up to the Disney girl standard during interviews. But Zendaya has always been bold and is one who does not like to be taken advantage of. She also did not like it that there were only few black representations on Disney Channel, so she once again stood up against the company. She reportedly wanted to have some creative control on Casey Undercover, or else she would not do it. Later on, she said this to Cosmopolitan. "One thing that is really important to me is diversity on the channel. It's hard as a young person of a different ethnicity or background to look at the TV and not see anyone who looks like you." She was so real for that, and a lot of people love her even more when she decided to part ways with Disney in 2018. Right now, she's likely prouder of herself for not being part of Disney any longer. Her conflict and thoughts on Disney and how they handle black actors, characters, and actresses is also the reason why she thinks that Disney was being unfair to Halle Bailey. The girl loves Halle, and she even shared on her Instagram story that she was watching the movie. But sources are claiming that Zendaya is still not believing that Disney is now trying to be inclusive and are only using black artists to show that they're better, when in fact, they do not really contribute to advocating for change on such matters. Halle must be really happy when she landed that role, and so are her fans and a lot of other people in the industry, but it does not take away the fact that the company is really flawed. A lot have already voiced out their concerns for the said movie, but this is not only about the movie because people have been calling out their system and unfairness for years already. At this point, they should know better considering that a lot of teens and children look forward to their shows. They sure know how to distort reality for these kids while making millions of dollars from artists that they were not really treating properly. When would this end? We need more people in the industry who would call out their practices because honestly, they've been exploiting people far too long. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out these videos.